Wait for this moment where Harley's Dragon Boy comes back. Yeah, of course Harley's gonna have a dragon. Nani, of course Harley has a dragon kid. That's my dragon! Like, we all know the Harley Quinn's gonna end up having a dragon, of course. Sean! Mama! Here's your mama! Of course Harley's gonna have a dragon. I mean, I said in episode 1, Harley's gonna have like a dragon. This is exactly what I expect from Suicide Squad, right? The Harley Quinn will adopt a dragon and become its mommy. Probably brings the dragon back to Gotham, right? To do crime with it. Exactly what I've been waiting for the whole season, seriously. I said it like weeks ago, Harley's gonna have it. Here we go. Implant power, okay. She's learning magic. It's magic! Yeah, I know this feeling. I got magical implants. Okay, here we go. The magical bullets here. Okay, can I shoot the magical bullet? Help her Dragon Boy. The dragon. Achan! Yeah, who's Mama? Mama got like a magic gun! Big bullet now. So you can't be blocked. There we go, everyone! Final time code for Suicide Squad! So, this video, guys, hope you guys like it. Took me a long time to make the video, obviously edited, so alright. I am checking out Suicide Squad number 6, right? 7, 8, 9, and 10, of course. 10 was released today, right? So I'm just doing all of them, right? And obviously before I did 1 to 5 separately. But I felt that this anime is released in a really weird timer. Like, I'm at work when it comes out or whatever, right? So you know how it is. This anime has a typical Netflix jail thing where they drop it, where no other anime comes out, and it's like 3 episodes there, 1 episode there, whatever. I felt like whatever. I'm just gonna wait it out and binge it. But I really like this anime. I think it's the best anime since I really loved episode 1 to this episode here. So I still wanted to make the reaction review, right, of all of it. So in here then you're gonna see me react, and I have timestamps underneath then for each episode reaction and review. I will say honestly that I wasn't as focused in the first 2 episodes, because it was kind of like but until the fight with Harley and Kitana, then it was really good, like in the last bit of episode 7, and then I was more focused when it came into like the end of it. And this anime is great, but it certainly is a short anime, only 10 episodes, and obviously episode 9 and 10 or today's episode is much better, right? Because the buzz is higher here, the fights are better, the quality is better. They have this really cool like Sailor Moon scene where they're like, oh, it's Harley Sailor Moon. It's also yeah, it's really good, right? And of course, most of that happens at episode 10, right? So honestly, I wanted to watch all the video, guys, but I wouldn't blame you if you. I would recommend if you want to see the highlights, look at probably more the later bits, because that's kind of where the episode really. That's when the anime really takes off, right, you know. Like the Katana Harley bit is really great. And then later on, Harley and her dragon, Harley with Enchantress and so on. Yeah, that's when it really gets better. And then, of course, the last fight then with Undead and so on. That's definitely the highlight. And overall, this anime has clearly been mostly a cool action comedy, right? I think the anime gets a lot of hate for no reason. I think it's a great anime, right? But obviously, you have to have a little bit of like... I mean, my brain is like, you know, it's like a turn off. It's a fun, enjoyable movie, right? You know, with the Suicide Squad, it's kind of like similar to the movies, right? It's a you know, it's a loot shooter as a game, no, but like, you know, it's a cool action. It's good comedy. It's not trying to be this like super deep. It's freaking Joker, man. It's not trying to be this like super deep philosophy isekai, like what's the meaning of life? No, it's just trying to be badass. Of course, Harley has a dragon. She rides on. She fights on a dragon. Man. It's just trying to take the cool character like Harley and, you know, Clayface, which is really fun as anime, right? And just put them in this like, you know, weird fantasy world, right? So I think it really did that really well, honestly, in my opinion. So as a Suicide Squad fan, I love the show, but who knows? What do you guys take? Comment below. But anyway, let's check the episodes out, guys. The frying pan is still there. It's good, Harley. Good episode 6 here. It's like I got my frying pan, guys. So your mind controller might be using his magic though. Maybe he got like mental shield stuff or something as well. No, this is magic. Elf chicks, the witch. Nana-san! Nana-san! Best name on the Japanese, yeah. Nana-san! Oh, is that what? Crocodile, bro? He's in the anime? Of course he is. Yeah, of course he is. Crocodile, man. That is good, man. Yeah. Are they all dead, really? Man, this didn't even call it, oh, whoa. Did they already die, though? It's just like, it's my power to tell you that. I used to make a lot of clay people. I'm an actor. None there. What is this, Sid? Well, how am I alive? He solved the Japanese thing, Jesus Christ. There's a dragon baby. I saved them. Yeah, so this is for dead side. Dead princess friends. You know they all died. Yeah, no, they all died on the... He's the one left, I guess. Never understand. Stupid princess. Oh, this is sad, man. Oh, yeah, it's your fault. Exactly, don't tell people. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of this season is about mind powers, right? Yeah, without this character, you have... and honestly, have you seen, you know, Harley Quinn, right? And, you know, Poison Ivy in the Yuri show. He's like a complete douchebag. He's a much better character. What personality? He's like, oh, I'm just an evil mind guy. Yeah, but no. In that show, he's the best character ever. So this feels like a letdown. Just random mind do whatever. Let's next episode. When will Joker find it? I mean, Joker always has to go to the portal. Can't just be a flashback character. We need to Joker in the portal. Impregnable. Wait. I was like, wait a minute. Impregnable? Oh, it's like because some Joker plan. We go to the bank once. Yeah, it's a bank robbing time. Here we go. Joker has some crazy shenanigans. Training montage. Training montage. That's right. What if we do a training montage? Let me fix it during the training montage. Yeah, don't soak me in water. Yeah, he's like deal producer. There we go. Yeah. None else has plan, man. It's always a plan team, man. Yeah, I think he is like evil Jiraiya because he's also the voice in like, and he was the evil guy in Bleach when he was this like hollow in Bleach also. So it's a fight he meets Tana again. Nej, han fann det då. Oh my god! He's the hottest guy ever. What is this thing? He's too muscular. No, Nana-chan! This scene, man. This scene! Peacemaker is like... Oh, my back. No Spider-Man. There we go. Harley's like, that's right. So in the classic show, she's an Olympic medalist. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's old school Harley. Queensland before she's crazy with Joker. She falls in love with Joker. Looks so bored. But she's like, you know, in some of the side stories, some of the, you know, whatever we call side stories, but some of the versions of her, she's an Olympic medalist. Like, you know, US, yeah, like best US gymnast something. That's why she fights so good, right? Yeah, but now she's falling in love with Joker here, the ultimate brain man. Or she's like, oh yeah, that's what he throws her into the vat. Exactly, classic scene where Harley becomes Harley Quinn. Yeah. So I mean, this is the scene in many different versions, right? When he of course throws her into a similar bath of acid that he threw into, and then she goes crazy. Oh no, she swapped brain with him though. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know why you want to go into her brain. He's trying to like brain, you know, read her brain. It's like, do you want to read her brain? You guys be worse, man. Yeah, reading Harley Quinn's brain is just like I got yeah, he's gonna just turn crazy. He's just like, no, yeah, it's like the stupid, worst plan ever, man, worst plan ever. Seriously, don't do that. Don't. Yeah, so he just lost his mind now, right? Harley's like, yeah, you're stupid. Instead next to him, like, okay, so I won because you're a dumbass. Like, why would you go into my brain for? Yeah, she's like, okay, yeah, you obviously can't handle my memories, right, idiot? Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm mentally insane. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but it's typical with Deadpool, like in Marvel as well, right? You know. Marvel's behind me, yeah, like in Marvel's same thing, right? Like if you go into Deadpool and sympathize to him, it's not an advantage reading his brain because he's just crazy and you know, yeah, you go cray. Like what's the benefit? Oh, this poor elf dude though. The Peacemaker was like, yeah, activating the weird mental thing. Did you do the plan, guys? Yeah, he's like, come on, bros, that was the plan, right? Well, we see Shark eating, so it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, Harley's destroying his whole mental fortitude or something, yeah. Fortress of mental fortitude, I don't know. Some kind of weird fortitude build, right? But I haven't seen the full katana fight, but I have... That's one thing I've been spoiled a little bit on. I've seen, yeah, second touch copy now, right? Because this is gonna be like a badass... This might be next episode, this episode, but I do... This one thing I've been seeing a little bit on Twitter. People are tweeting this fight. What happened now then? This might look really good. Yeah, I think it's now. So I recognize this thing because I haven't been spoiled much, but this I know was going to be the Katana Harley fight. They might have more than one fight, I suppose, but this is the first. Second fight, but first real fight. The first one, episode 1 had a very short fight. Oh, here we go. It's like, yeah, you wanna go, girl? Oh, he's dead. Whatever. Katana looks way more evil in this movie. Yeah, in this version. Than she did in the. She's turning into clay in the water, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah, she looks way more evil in this anime than she does in the TV, in the movie and so on. Yeah, no, the TV show. Especially the TV show, which is quite kind of neutral. Okay, here we go. So it's always like the fight with anime is amazing. Yeah, I can't believe people are shitting with anime, man. He's like dying over there. Come on, get up! Okay, you can't still. Well, now it's just pure mud. Oh, he turns into a weapon. This is so anime! He becomes a sword for her! Now this is anime! Clayface becomes Harley's katana! Now this is anime! Yeah. Let's fight! Oh, this fight is amazing, yeah, but come on! I love it! Her sword is Clayface! He's like, let's go! Fusion up, girl! Oh my god, this is beautiful, man. This fight is awesome. Jesus Christ, here we go, yeah. Look at that, she got like a magical katana now. Her best bro. It felt so animated, yeah, it's like, yeah, it becomes her weapon. Oh, this fight is so, oh, look at the cartwheel click there. Oh, this fight is so well animated. Oh, this is one of the best fights here, easily. It's Christ, man. Yet, like, no one watches anime, which is so crazy. But I think it is a mess issue because no one isn't airing, you know, like, you know, per weekly normally. And so on. Oh, Katana's happy now, oh my god. Hey, Harley! Now she's like, they're gonna have a fight. Okay. Gonna choose serious mode. Oh, okay, they're gonna split the fight. Then the final episode probably has another fight with her. Oh man, now the animation steps even more here, she's running here. Yeah, she just wants to face. Yeah, she wants. Oh my god, the animation is really well here, she's running. It's even higher body. Yeah, and she has his mental power. Yeah, then her dragon burns down the flag or something. Yeah, there's a really well animated fight, right? Like I said earlier, this is the one I've been spoiled on, but I mean, this is not a spoiler, right? Like, I mean, what can I say? We obviously knew that they were gonna fight again. Episode 1 had them briefly, you know, Harley loses to her immediately episode 1, right? So obviously they're gonna have like a second or at least one more like final fight, right? Of course. So, but yeah, this fight was really good. Very Sakuga. So of course this is the one that again. The reason that I spoiled on it, of course, because people actually shared this thing, right? I think, unfortunately, I keep saying it's anime. I think it's one of the better animes, right, this season. But for whatever reason, no one likes it or something like that. But this particular scene is the one I've seen people talking about. The few fans are left, right? I thought this is great. As a side note, I said it earlier, right? But I think it is probably because of its airing in a really weird way, right? I think I always say this thing, but I've never seen a single anime benefit from this like weird, what you should call Netflix jail, right, or whatever Disney. Yeah, this weird thing of Netflix to like, we're gonna drop the anime at the same time, we're gonna do like 4 episodes day 1 or something, right? This anime had 3 episodes day 1, of course, and then it dropped at weird time, like it's dropped here in the middle. It's like a very strange time. It's like almost no other anime comes out at this time except like that one TBS show on Sunday. So every season there's one show on TBS on Sundays. Which this season then is Vistoria, great anime. That anime airs on the same time. This anime comes on Thursdays. So that's like the only anime coming out in this time. City Academia, it's not later, but similar time frame. But again, Saturday, right? So they don't drop animes. They never drop animes normally on the time when this anime comes out. Except then on you know, Sunday and Saturdays, usually Saturdays. So it's like, yeah, this anime is weird, man. This is why, because this again is like one of the best fights, right? Whatever, this is one of the best fights. Let's have some good fights too, but episode 7 really well animated, and before that too, where like we saw Peacemaker taking off his helmet, Delgate and so on. So I mean, from at least an animation sample, this anime is super crisp, and again, arguably is the best looking anime in the season, right? It looks fantastic. From a story aspect, I mean, sure, it's just like we gotta go and get to the gate, right? You know. It's not the deepest story ever. It's going to win some philosophy award. But I think that, to me, it's so weird. People complain about the story in the anime is weak or whatever. Because, let's face it here, and this is me loving anime. But it's like, well, this storyline here is basically as good as like 8 out of 10 other animes. He's very... I mean, the thing is that you have to think about what genre it is. I don't know why I keep defending them so much for, but I just don't understand why so many people hate them for, and it's so lowly rated. Because I mean, he was great, right? From an action standpoint, it was great. The jokes were great. Gore was great. So it's like, if you're watching a shonen anime and you want action, right? This anime is like 10 out of 10, right? If you want some good action stuff, right? With some good fan service, a little bit fan servicey, some cool fight, 2 hot chicks, 2 wives fighting, right? If you just want that kind of like the FT thing, you know, Ersa fighting, this is better, you know, I mean, better animated, yeah. So, because people are obviously looking at FT 100 years this season, right? And being like, oh my god, Ersa versus Kiraya is the best fight ever. This is better, definitely, yeah. Definitely better animated, you know, but it's a waifu sword fight, very similar, you know. So, it's weird to me, because people are like, oh, so bad written or something. It's basically... has a better storyline than half the Isekais. Basically, yeah, same thing, you know. But on the same time, I do agree on though that we're at episode 7 now, and the anime is soon over, and obviously it's very, very, you know, shallow. Yeah, it's just an action anime. But like I said, episode 1 to 3 though, it works though really well for Suicide Squad, right? It's about Harley Quinn, right? It's about, you know, whatever. It's about these like crazy bad guys just fighting. So. It's never really been this like deep philosophy. There's some other, you know, DC comic like Vertigo, Dark Horse. There's some other DC comic stuff that is much more, you know, mental, more darker, more into that stuff, right? The Squad is basically like brain dead comedy action, right? Yeah. So I don't get it, but whatever. Det kommer blogga kanske. Det var. We're finally breaking free. The queen's like, ha, I got you! Yeah, it's like, I knew it, finally. Yeah, but I mean, why do you follow these people? They're so terrible, yeah. Yeah, they're terrible, this kingdom, you know. Or queendom, whatever, yeah, they're terrible people. Oh, the princess, always trying to redeem stuff. I don't know, I have to say, you said, I hope the episode's gonna be more calm. But I don't know, I do find that, I have to say, yeah, the worst part of the anime is this wasting the time of this, like, the evil queen or something, or this thing. It's just kind of like a meh thing, generally speaking. Who cares about these, like, random, you know, pressed people with his actor skills? Here we go. What is this ability? Like, yeah. Look what I can do! And no! Yeah, I never get drunk. I'm Peacemaker, I can't get drunk. It's always like this. This is a Peacemaker thing. I can't get drunk. Yeah, it's like, of course you can't. I don't get drunk. It's just like, it's not a teen I can get drunk. Yeah, of course you can't. I kinda like it now, actually. Yeah, I kinda wanted this. Because I needed this, like, drunk Harley. Shut up, bro! I needed this, like, oh, you talk too much. Yeah, so, I mean, I need more episodes. More like, yeah, but need to get drunk together, said. Pudding Sean! So that, where's my pudding Sean? Exactly, what's my pudding? Yeah, this guy, wait a minute! What doesn't make sense? His clothing! Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. Is this an enemy? This guy, like the bottom, wait a minute. This guy is way too weirdly dressed and so on. Like, this guy's wait, is he like a weird dress? Why is he like a bar? Why is he singing some weird song? Yeah, they're like, wait a minute, this guy has to be some spy or something. Yeah, they're like, what is weird doing for? He cares about the song, of course. He cares about the song, yeah. He's like, well, it was a bad song about me. So here we go. See what I mean? I need to fight, man. Yeah, I need some bar fight, man. Tammy! Yeah. What about my daughter? Yeah, this is what we need to have like an inner fight here. Poor bartender. He was like, no, I don't like. Yes! Den du baby! Jag bara ser dig komma och jag bara oh you stupid fool! You will die! So yeah, Amanda of course is evil, right? Yeah, no one surprised Amanda Waller is like, oh, she's blow up. Well, I don't think Clayface dies from this though. Clayface is like, whatever, right? Probably doesn't die for this thing, he's Clay, man. That's why it's kind of silly, because yeah, Clayface is the one to explode, and you can like, well, I mean, he's Clayface, so he got a Luger power, man. He's gonna get up again, I think. But, I mean, yeah, they're like, what? Amanda Waller, you betraying us? Yeah, she's like, I determined the mission is, yeah, I wanna close the gate. I mean, she's obviously evil. She really work with the Emperor, as always. Amanda Waller's always evil, man. So I don't think he's dead at all for a second, but yeah. Not at all. Yeah, exactly. Dude, you old hag! Blow me up! Yeah, come on. Harley's like, well, let's go, bitch! I like a UI thing. You press the button and it's a super simple UI thing. She's like, yeah, we establish friendly relationship with the kingdom. I don't know why they keep trying to be friends with the kingdom. The queen is so evil. Stop trying to be friend with the queen, guys. The queen's out after them. You can't trust the queen for a second. Christ, man. That queen is pure evil. Stop trusting her. Okay. 24 hours, so that's 72 hours. But I mean, he's just like, Clayface is obviously fine. He's like, I'm Clay, guys. Yeah, he's obviously gonna get up at the moment now. He gets fired, basically. Yeah, okay. Flag, you got 24 hours, so you're gonna get fired. He's a nice guy, man. He's a nice bro. But yeah, but he's like, I believe in democracy and rights or something. America! He believes in some... He's obviously some American dude. He's like, I believe in, you know, the law. Who is that guy, though? Who is that guy that was a bard dude? The bard dude was something unique. Yeah, see, hey guys, I'm back, bros! Yeah, should we fight the elves now? Yeah. They're like, wah! It's obvious. Why? Obviously, Clayface doesn't die from this thing. Yeah, he's like, come on, I'm Clay, man. Yeah, come on, I'm Clayface. Yeah, exactly. Like he's moving them around. Come on, bros. I'm Clayface. Yeah, I told you guys. Obviously, Clayface is fine. He's just like, are you kidding me? I'm obviously not from that shit. Why is he even following the plan for that? Why is he even part of the plan from the beginning? He's wants to be, I guess, just not because he's fun or something. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, why is Clayface even helping out then? He's like, I mean, I was never in there. You're like, yeah, obviously you were. It's like, why do you help out there for? Yeah, now it's like, oh yeah, we're probably dead before we get there, right? Yeah, it's like 24 hours travel time. Let's run! Okay, that was good. Let's run really fast! Yeah, okay. Where should run? Okay, so the princess is gonna... I mean, oh my god, the painting with her... I mean, obviously her mom is evil. I mean, obviously her mom is evil. But I mean, she's probably also a traitor. She's probably working with the emperor or whatever. Okay, so now the queen's going around here and destroying everything. Oh yeah, she went insane. Well, yeah, you can see the mirror. You can see in the mirror that she's actually possessed, of course, by that. She's possessed by the guy at the bard. She definitely is. It's definitely the bard guy. Come on, it's definitely the bard guy. The really weird, evil-looking singer man. Never trust a minstrel. Ever knows that. Go back here. So the queen, of course, turned crazy at the end, right? And come on, that thing looks like the bard thing. It's like a skeleton thing, but it has the same color, the purple thing, and kind of like the hat that the bard had. And sure, it looks like some kind of monster thing, but that's probably his real form, right? You know, like, I mean, like, come on, man. I've seen some anime before in my life. But yeah, this episode quite different in the beginning, right? But it was actually kind of expected. I said in the last episode here that I hoped there was going to be a little more, you know, comedy, a little more, oh, you hang out. And I jokingly said, oh, it's a pretty onsen episode, you know, the harem bit. But then they went for a bar, right, and so on. So it kind of turned into that more comic relief. And that was pretty nice. I will say, though, this episode, though, I think still exposes the weakest part of the anime, though. Now, here the queen is turning crazy, possessed now. So it finally leads to somewhere. And that's probably why she's probably going to start burning down the castle or whatever. Right? She's going to go Nero, Emperor Nero of Rome. But, obviously, I have to give that, though. The weakness of the anime is these, like, meetings with the queen and the nobles, yeah. So the first half of the episode here was pretty bad, but it was like, oh yeah, of course they lost Nana-chan, he was taken to prison or whatever, but, like, before that, they're talking, and, you know, half the nobles are like, oh no, they're bad guys, the other half is like, no, they can be redeemed or whatever, right? You know, and having the thing back and forth, yeah, that is silly. That's just really boring. That doesn't mean much, right? Yeah, and obviously the anime spent a lot of time on that. I mean, now I guess we finally see the payoff. But then Myrmonden goes crazy. But clearly the anime could have had every, like, court scene could have been, like, half the time frame, right? So, like, every court scene could have been removed. You can 50% off, yeah, and we still have the exact same content, because I think the big issue probably is that every court scene is basically the same thing until now when she goes crazy, right? Because it's like, every time we see them arguing about them, it's the same thing over and over again. You know, the princess is on their side, the queen hates them, and then the other nobles are kind of back and forth, yeah. So, it's always the same thing, right? So it does badness. And the ending, of course, funny. Clayface didn't die. It's kind of obvious, though, of course. I mean, it is a very common thing, right? In more so, actually, I think, in comic books than anime. But that usually, of course, the guy that gets hurt is like a Wolverine, you know? The guy that usually gets hurt is the guy with healing powers, right? So, of course, she was trying the weapon on Clayface because Clayface won't die from it, right? I mean, she doesn't know that, but we the viewers, like, well, like, Clayface can probably heal it, yeah. So he was fine, of course, and that's very, very classic, like DC Comic and Marvel. How they usually have the guy with the healing powers, or, you know, he has some kind of, like, you know, I can move my body part, I can move my heart over there or whatever, yeah. That thing is like, I'm immune to it, you know. I was never afraid of the bomb, yeah, like, of course. So, it is what it is. I mean, obviously it was kind of as expected, right? But that's what I mean, this anime is like, that's what I expect more from the anime, right? Those kind of things, you know, some funny jinx, some fighting, and then stupid comedy about, you know, stupid bad guys with weird powers having a laugh at it, so... I still like this scene, right? Of course, I've seen it before in DC Comics, I was so surprised, but but I like this in general, right? And that's what I mean in last review. If every episode was like that, which it kind of is, right? But more on that, yeah, this anime is fine, in my opinion, in a sense, because that's the level of kind of intelligence I expect from the anime, you know? That the bad guys are immune to the weapons or whatever, it's funny, it's joking, and so on, yeah. That's kind of the comedy and so on, and the depth of it, right? That I'm here for. But anyway, let's go to the next episode. Yes, Kazuma, man. Oh, she's burning the castle down. Yeah, it ended quite dramatically, yeah, exactly. Now the queen is going crazy of that. She's been possessed by a demon or something, right? So she's like going all cray-cray. And I guess the burning we saw at the episode is the queen doing it, probably. Like going near her, as I said. Oh, he got the weight on him now? That's how it works? You just have to move the brain. You have to use moves on someone else? Okay, yes, maybe the guy is trying to betray them. As long as he has it on him. But maybe he always has some mind powers of this. Maybe has a mental magic first. The queen wants to do it, you know. Yeah, the queen wants him to go crazy. Exactly, the maid, the queen's orders. Så vi know he got some medical sword at Cecil. Yeah, it's almost she's supposed to her mom is going crazy now. It's very Kafka of her, yeah. Ukasama! Look at all the evil clowns around her. But see her for the flesh, she's like a demon. I think it's the you know, the musician from that episode. Yeah. The mom is turned into a demon here. Oh, she's just like a death jester. The more death it is, the better for me. Ah, yeah, she wants them to fight each other. She wants them to have constant wars. But she has long to be the queen, though, since forever. How long was she the queen? Did it be started episode, maybe? Oh my god, the princess is going for it in the dumbest way possible. He runs at her with some random... He's like, I'm grabbing like a lantern or something, what? Yeah, you think that would work? Yeah, you stupid or something? Is she stupid? Yeah, it's like... Yeah, she's like, you're dumb. But I like that, like, it fits her, the lipstick thing. Yeah, she's like, I was always an imposter. Exactly, I've been here for a long time, right? Now I guess Harley saves her, though. Because she's like Harley, exactly, right? No, is Cecil still there? Okay, got the medical sword, though. But yeah, but this guy doesn't know the truth, I don't know, the other guy, I mean. Okay, here we go, she's gonna transform. But she's some kind of like death jester that gets more power by people dying. But she had... Yeah, exactly. It's like a demon of sorts. The undead king, of course. It's that woman, I guess, then. More like an undead queen, then, but whatever. Yeah, an undead queen, rather. Powers? I mean, her mom clearly was the queen because of her magical powers, right, to some extent. Yeah, she was evil or whatever, but now the princess is like, oh, I'm gonna go all out now. She's like, I mean, that was my powers! What's her powers then? Does she have some powers up herself? Yeah, come on, princess, do it. Do it, princess. Yeah, she's all like... Harley Quinning it. Yeah, exactly, she's Harley Quinn. So I said earlier she should turn into Harley Quinn instead of being for what episode? Yeah, but she looks exactly like Harley, right? He smacks them with like a baseball bat. Yeah, she turned into Harley Quinn. That's the concept. But it is cute. Turned into Harley Quinn. She went crazy. He made Harley. So I said, guys, I turned into Harley Quinn. Did you say the same, right? Yeah, that's what I kept earlier. There we go. You're gonna fight my mom. Hi. She's clearly angry, man. But yeah, she's really evil, her mom, man. She's... Do we know that? Some undead storm or something? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's some kind of plague. Here we go. I will stop you, evil mom! I'm doing my speech here. Okay, she's doing some kind of astral projection here. Yeah, Clown Princess! The Princess of Clown is back! Yeah, Croc is back. The character. Here he comes, yeah, Nana-chan. It was revenge, right? What is this? Yeah, the Croc. Come on, they have like a water, yeah, they have like a water rivalry. This is what we need in the anime, come on. Oh yeah, she looks like Harley, I guess. He's like, yeah, that's true. That's my friend Harley. Yeah, now he's like, wait, this is not my Harley. Finally, she's there, the real Harley! The other princess, yeah, the one who's second like her. Yeah, the one who's the second like her, yeah, of course. The other Harley. The two Harleys. CGI skeletons, yes, but Armageddon and Doom's insane the same, okay, well, sure. And also Ragnarok, yeah, okay. It's another Harley. She went insane. Yeah. She turned into Harley. Teenage rebellion. Harley's like, yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, I haven't been holding on to you guys. Come on. Yeah. It's probably next episode. I don't know how much time I literally have left this episode to jump down here and fight them. Yeah, to fight some zombie skeletons. This is very much in the movies though. They have to just fight some random like nobodies. Yeah, like he's having to shoot some because they're bad guys. They can only hurt, you know, like aliens or some kind of zombies or yeah, the Enchantress is there, of course. Class Army of Dead. He's like, I'm a necromancer now. Come on, come on, I want to have the spells. Oh, I love it, man. So I was like, come on, man, I'm just trying to have fun. The water fight. Yeah, I guess Nanashi will win somehow. He did heal there in the water though, obviously unlocking new powers. But wouldn't Croc also unlock powers though? Yeah, wouldn't they also unlock powers eventually? Has he also been in for a while now? Yeah, it's nice. The flag! I love it. America! America, motherfucker! Yeah, what is that, see? He jumps in there with like a flag, like America. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you coward, you pathetic lady. Let's have a real fight, lady. That's good, Harley. Tell her off. Yeah, you're a loser. Wait for this moment where Harley's dragon boy comes back. Yeah, of course Harley's gonna have a dragon. Nani, oh, of course Harley has a dragon kid. That's my dragon. Like we all know that Harley Quinn's gonna end up having a dragon. Of course she is. I should! Mama! Yeah, then of course hits her. Yeah, pieces. Then her dragon of course protects her. Protects Mama, yeah. I still with guns now. What's happening? She's unlocked the gun ability, yeah, okay. Unlocked the gun ability. He's like, yeah, bro. Finally captures the Enchantress. Yeah. She's a golden woman. Yeah. Would she be stronger here though? Yeah, of course she saved him, right? Because she's a good medic. Haha! Putting hostage! Bingo! Stop being so evil, Harley! Oh, that's what I heard. That's what they were. What? No Enchantress? Wait, what? Wait, what's. Wait, it's a different person? Good plot. That's gonna be a good plot reason for this. There's gonna be a good plot reason for this thing. Katana's like, yeah, that's right. Wait, there are two Enchantress? Is the other one fake then? What? Bingo! There we go. Of course, Harley Quinn finds another Enchantress. Yeah, it is the ending that is special here, and I'm trying to see. Now I'm binging it, I watched the episode immediately. But first of all, again, right, really good animation. I'm hyped to see the final episode then. Of course, every episode has better and better animation, basically, right? So the final bit probably has the best fights, right? I wait this moment for the whole anime, right? For the dragon to come. And not just, I mean, obviously I know the dragon was, she had the dragon earlier, but I mean, I said it before, right? I said it immediately, right? Back in my first reaction, I said earlier that Harley was gonna have a dragon, right? As soon as I saw the dragon, the fighting dragon, not the dragon baby, but the fighting dragon, I said that, okay, she's definitely gonna have this dragon baby, and then like go into Gotham, whatever. So obviously she's gonna have a dragon. I mean, this is an obvious writing standpoint, and some people might say it's predictable, whatever, and I agree it is predictable. But I don't know. I mean, this is kind of what I mean with anime. This anime I think is great because it is exactly what you want it to be. You want it to be cool action scenes. You want Clayface to be all, oh, I'm an actor. You want Peacemaker to be like America. Right? You want Peacemaker to do some dumb stuff like that, right? And you want Harley Quinn to have a dragon baby and be like, yeah, Mama Dragon Rider. Yeah, it's what you want, right? I'm not here to that philosophy. I'm here for like Harley Quinn to be like, yeah, let's go, dragon. Like that's what I'm here for, yeah. And also again, America. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. So I think it really delivers on that. Now, the princess is gonna be, I don't know, I'm hoping the princess would unlock some powers. It's still nice to see her finally go against her mom, right? Go against the evil mom then. Yeah, mom wasn't even her mom apparently. It wasn't really explained how long she was an imposter, but I guess the whole anime, her mom has been, the undead king then, except of course in the flashbacks then. But yeah, I wish you could explain why she replaced her. Maybe the next episode will explain that, probably not though. But I don't know, maybe the princess have some other power. You expect her to have some, secret high mana power, right? Now, what does it mean here? What are the two of them? Well, it's like Harley said this in here, right? Obviously, she saved them. She isn't evil, right? But the other Enchantress is like stuck in this like skeleton ball. So maybe that's her real self because she's really being forced by the undead, king to fight or queen, and yeah. So maybe I think the one that Harley has is probably an astral projection. And that's why she was like, well, if you don't follow me, you know what happened, right? So the actual real her is the one stuck in the ball that they found, right? So when they free her, she's gonna join them, And that's why Kitana probably was leading them in the forest. So Kitana is like, yeah, go and save Enchantress so we can fight with her, right? I think it's pretty obvious. But anyways, watch final episode then. Yeah, final episode, Stephen opened probably. It's a different animation one, yeah. So finally getting here, final bit, right? Princess has some kind of magic. It's not clear what she can do actually, the princess. America is there. America! Yeah, it's like, what was this scene? I don't know. Aren't you all from America too? All these bags are American, aren't they? Crocodiles, yeah, they're also American. See if I'm right here then. She's probably used a clone, right? The Enchantress thing. Or astral projection, it's not her real self. The real self is the one, it's like this skeleton thing. Exactly. The skeleton dragon is the one that has the actual Enchantress. That's why Kitana is there to help them, so she wants to help them free her, right? But she probably just explain to them, though. Yeah, she probably just explained it. Why did she even... Couldn't you just tell them that there was a Enchantress in the dragon? I don't know, she's like tricked to fight it instead, but... They probably would have helped her if you told her then. Yeah, clearly get owned by the skeleton dragon. Yeah, that's like, see, I told you guys. There's an astral projection. What? Nani, you haven't done anything yet. Was it a love letter? Is telling her you have a body, yeah. Or a body, whatever, the connected you are. It's like the professor or whatever she is, yeah, the older person of her there. Yeah, you should sexy to be with zombie lady. Maybe she stop hurting her body though, yeah, stop hurting her. Why is it so terrible that they're pulling her body like, they're the worst. Harley's trying to have a piece here, but he's like pulling her body on the ground, right? Why don't they lift her properly? I know they're running from a skeleton dragon, but still, couldn't they just like, couldn't they just carry her body properly? Why are they so mean to her for? Yeah, you got him, bastard, couldn't they just like lift her properly? Why are they so bad this for? Yeah, Kitana's gonna save her, of course. Kitana waited for this moment, obviously. Need to save her friend and Sean. I see now, yes. It's obviously trying to save the We can discuss it more privately. Why is Clayface like, I see how it is, she wants me. No, Clayface is like, clearly she won't sleep with me. That's what happened. She's falling in love with me. She's falling in love with me. I see what's happening here. It's not about saving this girl. She wants to smash me. It's like, no, I think it's about the wish. Now she wants me. Yes, she wants me. Oh, Clay. He's like, yeah, my friend's very smart. He's much smarter than me. Yeah, that guy is very smart though. He's just playing dirty. He's like, no, he's just very smart. Here we go. So he gets a magical armor finally. Finally, that's all. He goes like really. No, he goes anime. He goes anime. He gets like a gauntlet. He goes full anime. He's like, yeah, baby. He gets like a freaking power wave or something. He unlocks magical armor shooting stuff. Yes, legendary hero is filled with magic, yeah. He gets like magical armor. Sean! Yeah, Mommy needs your help. I did the best character, man. Harley's Dragon. Yeah, I keep saying it. I hope she go to Gotham, right? She's still angry at her because, well, they kept pulling her. Yeah, maybe she should stop like pulling her body into the ground, man. Yeah, maybe stop that. But this is what I'm waiting for. Yeah, Harley and a dragon, right? Or in mounting. They got confused. Yeah, exactly. What is she angry for? Stop! Finally, is the border back. You idiots! Yeah, just trying to kill her, I guess. Yeah, necromancer bomb or something like that. Let's team up, girl! Never! I hate you! It's like, I'm sundering. He's gonna sundering it. I mean, just happy because I hate you, yeah. I hate her, I was helping you. She's sundere! She's just being sundere! Yeah, that's what I love. I love that Clayface is a forward at it. He's being sundere! He's a sundere character! Red hair sundere! Stop me, Clayface! People like me, yeah. They get confusion now. Harley's like, yes! Now they get their own. They all get their own silly move transformation. Here we go. Yes, yes. They're like, yes. You guys are all like the answers are waiting for. It's all animate value. Look at that. Oh, you got her Gina's back suddenly also. What about Dragon Boy though? Yeah, this is what I'm waiting for. Clayface like, it's my time! we all get our own sailor transformations, yeah. He's gonna have his clay people, yeah, of course, a clay wife or something, of course. Oh, this is beautiful. You get it all like, yeah. He's like, he's the Tuxedo mask. Of course he is. He's the Tuxedo mask, 100% man. Yeah, he goes Peacemaker. He gets more muscular. He gets even more ripped. He's already super ripped. Oh, okay, like it moves it so you can see his rips maps though. Yes, he gets like good. We see him getting really ripped. Oh, you're gonna fight with the new powers. She already have a dragon, so I don't know what she summoned her hyenas for. This is what I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm waiting for them all to unlock their powers. We can have like a badass martial art fight. Harley looks like she's a kind of fighting game character though. Yeah, like she got her double hyena power up and so on. Oh god. I like they have the Joker hair though. Yeah, we saw it earlier, they have the blue like Joker hair. Yeah, she gave the hyenas like a Joker makeup, that's good. Clayface is doing some more dance move. The power of Isekai! I like him, he's always like, we're in an anime! The power of anime! It's like, definitely the best outfit, definitely. Sundre. Yeah, hurry up, I won't help you guys. It's almost like you ordered something, yeah. He's being Sundra. He's not good, man. He's a Sundra character. Or he like turn his bullets around something? I don't know, kind of a weird scene. Yeah, Artie! Yeah, I use Rick Flag to like save a dragon, that's good. You throw Rick Flag so you can save a dragon. Obviously the dragon is more valuable than Rick Flag, clearly. I would have done the same, yeah, I would have done the same. Oh yeah, the princess can finally maybe team up with them. I mean, of course she got like, she's the tiny Harley now. Yeah, Harley's like, oh, you look like me. Oh, no. Yeah, now he's like, you're pretty attractive. Yeah, I like your looks. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're pretty hot. So are you. Yeah. I mean, she's always been a clone of Harley for the episode 1. I said it was when I was a trailer. I was like, man, the princess clearly Harley wins like cloned, right? Yeah, but it's like the same. A parallel universe thing or something. Yeah, it's like, obviously it's Harley, another outfit. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, of course. Of course, she's like, hey, girl. And now she. Yeah, they're getting owned there by the undead queen. What's her name King for? I don't know, yeah, if it's called that. So, she grabs Harley. She fake dies. Classic Harley, man. Classic strategy. It's a princess, of course. It's a princess. Yeah, it's a princess. Of course it is. It's not Harley. Obviously not. I said it in my trailer reaction that we're gonna have Harley and Princess Swap playsets. Of course it is. Oh yeah, she got the holy weapon thing that I mentioned earlier. And for some reason to put inside of the shark. I don't know what that was planned for. But yeah, she gets over that. Because like her family sword thing, right? Yeah, I don't know what she put in the shark for. I get one way to hide it away, I guess, from herself. But and I was like, baseball! She's alive because I guess she's undead, so yeah, sure, she's an undead, so. Because like the whole Team Rocket thing, she like smacks her away in the star, yeah. The sun is up again. You cleaned up everything, yeah, that was nice. Okay, they're playing the ending now though, but how are they gonna do with the episode? I was like, yeah, what happened to Katana? Standing next time and I was like, yeah, what happened to her, right? Yeah. Yeah, of course I meant the wall is like, my evil scheme. It's all of, yeah, peace and quiet. Yeah, it's boring, it's true. Jokers will kill everyone, it's gonna be boring, right? Everyone dies. Who can we then torture someone? Yeah, that's a good point. It's gonna be boring. It's the one that was he Katana from the beginning? Was a Joker, that was Katana. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Okay, but he helped Swords anyway though. I don't know, man, it's just that's with Harley. Nah, it's some real love story. Yeah, no one when Harley can. Just ask Harley what he's doing it for. So a nice twist to it. There was Joker all along. Joker was behind everything. It just not make sense. It's a classic like DC Suicide Squad. It doesn't make like it's just illogical how Joker treats everyone. Like how did he do it? But at the same time, you're like, you know what? It does kind of make sense. It's the Joker. He just doesn't, you know. It's always like, well, you know, it's the Joker. He's a genius, crazy dude. He just happened to trick everyone. It was always Joker doing everything from the beginning. It was all Joker's fault, and he's like, it doesn't logically make any sense whatsoever. But this is how the Joker does it. He has some kind of weird comic power to just change everything. It's like, okay, you know what? I'll buy it. Everything is Joker's fault. It was always the Joker behind everything. He's just like, yeah, I just was bored. Like I asked him, he's like, I was just bored. Yeah, like, and it's why it's just so hilarious the Joker thing because Joker was behind it all from the start and he did everything, but it's like, you know, because if you think about it, there's no way he actually has the powers to do anything at all, right? But it's just how it all is in Suicide Squad and the Joker when he's perspective, right? It's like it just happens, right? He's like he's like Deadpool. Like I'm in a comic book or something. I'm in an anime. He has the power to like read the lines of something. Oh wait, that was me all along. It's like yeah, of course it was. Of course. There we go. It was a Joker all along, everyone. So, hope that the reaction and reviews, right? Of course, then Isekai Suicide Squad, right? Episode 6 to 10 here, but let's do a little bit and review then the course of the 10th episode. After obviously the general anime, right? Yeah, I love the anime course that the Joker behind, right? Just Joker does Joker stuff. Like I said, it just kind of makes sense in that weird, you know, DC comic logic, right? Because obviously the Joker shouldn't have the power to do this thing. He shouldn't have the power to fight this good. He shouldn't have the power to trick them, you know. But it's always like this in Suicide Squad and similar comic books and movies that the Joker just does stuff and he just works for him, right? Because he's just the Joker, yeah. He has like the power of being the writer or something. He just rewrites history basically. He's like, I also like how they're like, oh, he just did it to stop us from getting resources. He has to have some deeper meaning to it. The Joker's like, no, I was just bored. I was just bored, man. I was bored. Otherwise, of course, let's have Spectre Ride had some really good fights. 3D for right. They obviously had a transformation scene. You know that's gonna happen, right? Yeah, but like Harley Quinn gets this kind of like Super Sailor, yeah, Sailor Moon transformation scene, and they all have their own like, you know, dance moves or whatever. That was cute. And then obviously they power up with some new abilities. I like, as I mentioned, this part has he summoned hyenas, and the hyenas have like the Joker hair, right? She gave them like a Joker makeup, yeah. Like the darker blue. Yeah, that was beautiful. It was a good fight and so on. Absolutely. And it was fun too that the enchant was Sundere. And Clayface kept being like, oh, she's a redhead, so she's a Sundere, right? It's like, shut up! He's a Sundere! So yeah, good, fun episode. But definitely, I mean, from a story aspect, it was kind of like whatever. I mean, I said it even before I watched the anime, right? I said that indeed the trailer when I saw the princess, that the princess and the Harley Quinn was gonna swap places, and it happened there, of course, in this episode, and to trick the undead king. So I mean, yeah, I said it for like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, right? that they were gonna do a switcher route to trick the enemy in the sky fight with the dragon, because I saw in the trailer basically right then, so I was like, that's what happened, right? Yeah, so it was very predictable, absolutely. It's a little bit downer. It definitely didn't go anything, you know. I mean, and I called it too, right? That obviously the Enchantress real body was in the dragon and so on. Yeah, so I mean, it was very predictable. But like I said, in my second review of those 3 episodes, on the same time, though, this is an anime where you have these like wacky DC comic characters. So I don't think the anime would have worked either if you had them too complicated. Like if the storyline was extremely complicated, then you have all these like, you know, wacky hijinks and weird characters. You have to also explain these characters, right, to some extent. At least for most of them, like anime fans and don't watch comic books. I mean, you're trying to, you know, pull in comic book fans, right? People like comic books as well, right? So you can't be too extreme. You can't have too clear storyline, because you have to spend time with the characters a lot. This is more like character-focused anime, right, you know? Focused on their abilities, their fighting, and the comedy, right? Not so much on the actual storyline. So yeah, the storyline was very much like beat for beat in the whole show, though. So I see people are disappointed, obviously. Expected to be more, you know, REM level, right? Expected to be more on this level of, you know, depth to it, absolutely. But a little bit lacking there. But at the same time, it wouldn't have fit to have this like super complicated anime with a lot of time travel or whatever. It wouldn't have made sense, I think, with this character at all. Then you would have. It depends on how you made the anime. But if you made the anime with like absolutely zero like explanation of the characters, and you just assumed that everyone already knew everything about these characters and they played the game or whatever it is, all the movies, which to be fair, a lot of people have done that. So yeah, I have to say a little bit like, well, also you probably expect more people to watch anime to actually be fans of the movies and so on. It's a hard thing to do there, but obviously the anime went a little more for like trying to explain their powers a little bit, trying to explain their backstories a little bit. Yeah, it didn't go like just, you know, completely like, oh, I assume you know everything about them. That being said, though, I think this is a general issue with like DC stuff and also, of course, Spider-Man stuff and so on, Marvel stuff, especially Spider-Man and then Batman. I think these are 2 main characters, which they keep, you know, doing their movies over and over again. Yeah, so this anime has the issue, though. Not as extreme as on Batman was or whatever, but certainly has an issue with like, well, this is like the, you know, the 5th iteration of these characters or 6th or whatever in these kind of like, you know, TV shows, movies in the recent years, and we have to give them like a backstory a little bit and so on. And this anime didn't do too much of that, to be fair, right? It didn't do too much of that. Like I said, I think it actually had a pretty good degree of it. It didn't spend too much time on the characters, like, you know, having flashbacks or whatever, a little bit. Mostly the one that was funny, though. Him and Rat, that was mostly fun, though. But, you know what I mean? It had a little bit of that, a little bit of the Harley and Joker, of course, the most. But it definitely could have been way worse. They spent 7 episodes on that, so I think it actually managed it pretty well. Like, it didn't dwell too much on the characters, because, like I said, right, I think we have the issue with, especially Spider-Man. There's so many, you know, remakes and this thing and that thing, and you eventually like it feels like people that have seen the first, or not the first time, but people saw that, you know, the 3rd iteration. Here goes the 4th iteration. You don't need the flashback. You don't need the origin story again. You know, you don't need that. And I think actually overall, both MCU and DCU, I think, have been better at recent movies now. To kind of understand people don't need to have the origin story of already established heroes every time, right? So they're a little more effective on it. And again, this anime, I think it did pretty well, yeah. I think it didn't do it too much, but they had a little bit of it, because again, they're also trying to, you know, get completely new fans for this character, right? Like anime, you know, I guess people in Japan never seen Marvel, never seen DC, whatever, Dark Horse comics, whatever, American comics, yeah. They have no like American comics really. They still probably know who the Joker is and Harley Quinn, to be fair, though. These are not the most like unknown character in DC, but still, they kind of like, they don't have that too much experience. They like come in here, so they need a little bit of origin story, right? So I think the anime again did it fairly well. Where they had a little bit of origin story, but not too much. It didn't dwell on it too much. And also, of course, it was good how they baked in with the mind, that classic kind of, oh, I'm gonna read your mind, right? I'm gonna control your brain or whatever. That was good. That was actually a really good episode in that sense, where you know, he goes into Harley Quinn's mind, right, to read her brain and blah blah blah, so on, right? And then she's like, ha ha ha, did you have a nice trip? Right? He's like, no, yeah, like that was a good way, because they showed you kind of how she becomes Harley Quinn, right? When Joker throws her in the acid, and of course, seeing that made him go crazy instead. Yeah, so that actually was really nice because it gave you the Harley Quinn backstory, like a few minutes of her backstory, right? But it was basically like him seeing that in a memory flashback, and then it made him go crazy also. So it also had like a purpose to it. Yeah, like he spotted the flashback during the fight, and it hurt his feelings. Yeah, it was good. It was good. That was a good way to do it. That was really nice. That being said, though, I actually wouldn't have minded a little more on that, honestly, within that part where he was reading her mind anyway. Because like I said in the direction part, I like how Harley Quinn in her new show, right? Or new show that, but there is a new show. Kelly Kuko show where she's doing Harley Quinn and so on. And she, her and Poison Ivy was the Judy show. I like in that show, and I think also in another Batman show, whatever. In that show, they kind of extensively explains that when Harley Quinn actually is like an Olympic gold medalist in gymnastics. When she was young, she was like the best gymnastic girl in America, basically, whatever. She was like female Olympic medal in like gold in Olympics in like when she was 18 or whatever, and then she went to college and got become a doctor in this thing and so on, right? And she was all super high competent, both as a doctor and in athletics, and then she fell in love with the Joker, right? And she went crazy and did everything for pudding, right? But so yeah, in that show they actually like really explained that she actually used to be like Olympic level of physical powers. So at least it explains what she can, because actually with Harley Quinn she's really she's very very athletic, right? She's very talented, but why would she become that? Just because she turned into crazy, right? Yeah, so I like how they actually made that into like her canon storyline in some other works later on after the original DC comic universe, but that is not in this. And also though in the original show though, in DCU animated, where she was first created, she also was way less athletic though. Yeah, she just kind of fought with her hammer and didn't have that much fights overall, I suppose. But she didn't do as much, cartwheels and flips and so on. They kind of came later. So I liked how they kind of gave her that, like, well, she's like the, super agile bat fighter. Give her some backstory. And to be fair, so there, I don't think that the backstory is too crazy because she was basically supposed to be, like a genius doctor, right? Like PhD in psychology or whatever. Until she met Joker, she was like some super, talented doctor, and then she went crazy, right? So it's not that uncommon at all, right? That some people that are very, very, athletic, high discipline, and so on, right? They also get good degrees, right? Because they are so, motivated and, so on. So her backstory of being like, oh, she's the best doctor in Gotham and this and that thing, but she just fell out pudding. I like it. I think it's a good backstory. So, like I said, I actually wish it had more than that, actually. Honestly. In my opinion, is because, I mean, to me, at least, half this anime's purpose, right, is to, sell this anime to the Japanese audience, right? They have never seen this before. Have it in the comics, all right? So I think they should have given a little more of her backstory, to give her a little more flesh, so people might be interested in getting into that, right? But on the same time, like I said, you don't want to do it every time because then it's too much. But I think that if we gave Harley Quinn more backstory, that would be good enough because she is obviously the main character. Talk about it generally, but obviously Harley Quinn was the real main character. I said it in episode 1 review. Obviously, this is more like Harley Quinn and the squad, right? Of course it is. Absolutely. She's kind of like, obviously the main pull, right? That's very, very clear. The same in the other movie with her. I mean, she's the one that, everyone cares about, and the rest of the characters kind of there, right? In a lot of ways, it's like that. And in most of the episode, certainly was the main character. I am actually a little surprised that Peacemaker didn't have so much good screen time, given how great his show is with Toshina. I mean, I love Peacemaker. It's a very, very good TV show. It's like the best TV show they ever made with DC Comics. It's such a good TV show. It's so amazing. But anyway, Peacemaker is obviously a great TV show. They're having SN2 coming soon, right? And so on. And people love it. It's a really good show with James Gunn. It's really good, right? So, yeah, I actually expected him to have more screen time. I'm surprised how he basically had the least amount of screen time of all the squad when he has his own show, because it's not like Deadshot or... Well, to be fair, I guess Nana-chan, he was out for like a whole episode, I suppose. So he got like kidnapped and so on. Yeah, he probably had the least screen time. Shark, I guess he had the least screen time. But Peacemaker was down there. Because otherwise, I mean, like I said, Harley clearly has the most screen time by far, right? And Deadshot's a lot of screen time too. Deadshot, kind of like in the movies, played by Will Smith. He's a little bit of the team leader, right? He's a little bit of the team brain, so he gets a lot of screen time, and he also has more voice lines and so on. But otherwise, for me, as I think it's in my third review, I think it was. Obviously, Clayface, his show writer, and he's obviously voiced by Kazuma. Also does Cecil's alright, so he's a Yun, great voice actor and so on. But he's a lot of fort wall. He's like, Isekai, baby! So a lot of good fort wall with him. It's time to get Isekai! Yeah, so that was great. This is my power! It's my wife, where's my princess? And so on. Yeah, he's like doing all this, like, clearly he's like enjoying, basically doing a parody of his older character done in Isekais. But yeah, Clayface had a lot of screen time. He definitely stole the show. He was obviously comic relief. He wasn't doing much else, but he was really good. I think Clayface was the best character by far. But he did probably have the third most screen time, so he definitely had like a lot more screen time than Peacemaker. Peacemaker is probably even half his screen time. Peacemaker, yeah, I think he was a little bit shafted in the anime. He mostly just did like one-liners, like America, yeah, fuck yeah. He mostly did some weird, like the one he took off his clothes, he was super muscular. And Harley's like, oh my god, you can't be an elf, you're too attractive, and so on. Yeah, so it was this. He has some like a bunch of like weird like one-liners or one scene when he did some fun, But they basically played off Peacemaker as being like a super genius. They didn't say much. He's like, oh, I calculated exactly how much second we have left to live or something. He's had like smart comments every now and then. Yes, like that was a weird character, man. But he's good though. I think that Nana-chan obviously was the most pointless member, but I think that it's the same thing in the movies and comic books too, basically, right? Yeah, it's just a stupid fish, yeah, whatever. He's kind of exist, Then we have the bad guys, we have the Joker, we have Rick Flag, Katana, and so on, whatever, all the characters, Enchantress. But what's kind of like what I expected, right? I said earlier, Enchantress, she's about forced to fight for her, right, with the body. Katana turned out to be the Joker though, but otherwise Katana obviously was like, oh, I'm trying to, trick them to help her and so on, obviously leading them up the right. And the other guys were basically just like bad guys that had more, they wanted to conquer some stuff, right, not being on Earth anymore, yeah. So the other bad guys didn't have much storyline. They were basically like, oh, I'm free here on this planet to take over a country, this is awesome, they didn't have much backstory. They was just like, yeah, finally I'm free here. Obviously Rat had a backstory with that, but that was like comic-y backstory. But then, Joker is the true bad guy. They're definitely setting up as in 2, right? Because they didn't even go back home at all. And it also explains why Joker didn't save them. I can't expect the Joker otherwise to kind of come in and open the portal to save Harley and the guys, right? Be like, hey girl, I got the portal for you, yeah. But of course he was the one behind everything, so I was like, okay, so he didn't care about it. So he didn't save her. But he was clearly saving them, helping them, saving Chance and so on. Yeah. He was clearly trying to help the man away, so he was doing his best, right, to be a good person, so to speak, for Harley-chan. But yeah, the clearest up as in 2 here, and I wouldn't mind that. But I don't know, the anime, I don't know how much it made the money at all, honestly. Or it's like if it's paid, I have no idea. It's always very confusing, right, with these kind of shows, like how much money do they make on them, because there's so many layers to it, right? It's not just that it's released in a weird timer and this author and this anime based on the comic book. And this anime is very hard to determine that. But also, obviously, this is an anime that is also an ad, right? To play the games or watch the movies or etc. I have some other games coming or some other movies coming, some comic books. So it's very hard, I feel, here to honestly know if they're gonna make a second season and all. I have no idea because, like I said, it's very hard to understand, like, how much value did this anime give them, right? As a company, as a whole, right? Very, very hard, honestly. So I have no idea. I think we have to see a little bit, maybe afterwards. Maybe we talk about it. I know that the game, of course, losing them tremendous amount of money, right? And that's one reason this anime might not get more made, because the game is terrible. First of all, the Suicide Squad game, don't buy it, it's really terrible. But yeah, they lost like millions of dollars to that game. Otherwise, that game was more popular. This anime obviously will have a bigger chance of being produced more, right? Because this is the same characters, right, in the game and the anime. But that game, not talk too much here, but I want to put out though that obviously the game is hated because it's very woke, right? And all the characters like fat, Mr. Freeze or whatever. So yeah, it looks so ugly, right? 2 things here. First of all, that game is so bad, right? Because okay, so you want to have a lesbian Mr. Freeze, that's fine. I said in my video about it, you know, Mr. Freeze, and I mean, I love Livewire, right? Livewire is one of my favorite characters. She looks badass, right? I like Killer Frost, she looks badass too. Killer Frost, great character. She's just beautiful, cool, like, badass ice waifu, right? And also Livewire, those one of the two hottest like baddies, right? In this comic, I love both of them. Great design, cool personalities. So that's why I immediately hated the whole, you know, the whole like Mr. Freeze is a lesbian now, or whatever, and she's fat or whatever. Right? Because I'm just like, why can't they just have Killer Frost though? Take Caitlyn, right? It's Killer Frost. You might have the Flash version of her, maybe the Injustice version of her, or whatever. Maybe the Superman version of her, whatever. But different versions, right? Take some of her version, and she can be gay or whatever, right? Enough, she can be a lesbian. I think the problem is she's so incredibly ugly, and I mean, like, she's like this, like really bloated. She got this weird like rainbow color, you know, like you can put skin to her. And she's basically looks like the Pride flag or something. And I'm not against Pride, but it just looks so tacky, right? It doesn't look beautiful. Like, what woman would go around in like a flag? You know what I mean? Like, it's the whole rainbow color thing. It just looks absurd, right? And it's one thing that she's a lesbian, and I have a problem with that. I'm just saying that why does it have like, you know, her face is like, yeah, it's completely covered in it. It's just so silly, right? It looks like the person behind that game or whatever did the skin, right, has no understanding what it means to be a lesbian, right? Because obviously you can be a normally dressed woman and you can like other women, right? You know, and that's it. Yeah, you don't have to go around with like, you know, tattoos in your whole face and like the rainbow color buckets over your body and your clothes are like 10 different colors. That's not being gay, right? That's just being like super like, oh, it's Pride Week now. Yeah, it looks so weird. But that's literally how she looks in the game. It's ridiculous. And what I said about the video was like, just take the Frost instead, right? You don't need to even take like female gender bend Mr. Freeze. We have Killer Frost, who's a very popular female character in DC Comics, and she's also part of the Suicide Squad in some of the versions. And you can take her, and she can be gay or whatever, right? But then she can look hot and be gay, whatever. Yeah, just take her one of her cool outfits and say that people actually would buy, right? So yeah, that game is completely collapsing, and this anime will probably pay the price for that, honestly, because obviously I think that these two are supposed to be in tandem, right? And also, lastly, about the game, second point, the game's just terrible, right? If you play the game, people like say, oh, it's woke and say all this weird, you know, rainbow colors, whatever, which really is, but it's also just a bad game. It's not that fun, you know. I love the Arkham games, of course. Who doesn't love the Arkham games? Who doesn't love Arkham Asylum and so on? Yeah, I love this game. It's one of the best things ever made, you know. Arkham Knight and so on, but yeah. But that game is just terrible. That game is like, it's a loot and shooter with a terrible gameplay, and it's just super repetitive. And you basically play the same thing for an hour, and all the boss fights are terrible. It really is like a 1 out of 10 gameplay too. It's absurd how bad it is. It is so bad. And nothing that is anime is in that game, right? Because here the cats are unique, they're funny, different abilities, right? Clayface do this thing, and Peacemaker that thing, and so on, and Harley that thing. Yeah, they all got the different powers, right? But in that game, it's like, no, they all just have the exact same like guns. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. They have different like mechanics to move around, but they have the exact same ability basically to attack with, which makes zero sense. So it's just terrible. But anyway, how about the long review? A bit my rant about the game, but the game is just so bad. Yeah, because I was hoping for that game to be like a freaking, you know, I was hoping that game was gonna be one of the best games this year, and instead it turned out to be one of the worst games this year easily. That being said, it was delayed. It's supposed to be released last year, right? So after that massive delay, I didn't have much high hopes anymore, of course not, because if a game is delayed for like a year, it's probably gonna, you know, be a failure when it comes out, right? Sure. But still, obviously I like Suicide Squad. I like the comic books, right? I've seen all the movies and the other movies. It's an old anime movie, or I mean, not anime, like a cartoon movie, which is really great. Released like 10 years ago, so really great. Yeah, it's like Suicide Squad Arkham, I think it's called Arkham Asylum. It's really good. Check it out, it's very good, and so on. But yeah, so I want the game to be great. I mean, I want the game to be good, right? But it's like, no, it's completely super terrible design and everything, both aesthetically and gameplay. It's just bad. It's just bad every possible way. But anyway, guys, so if you guys subscribe, so you can have a great day.